Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Day 29 is done and dusted, and I read volumes 1 and 2 of One Piece. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce the author's name. You guys know me. I'm sorry. But yes, I read volumes 1 and 2. Guys, I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. I just want to sit and devour this series. Like, I just want to sit and devour it. Like, this is 114 volumes, though. 114. Let's let that sink in a minute. Because that's a lot. That is a lot. But I'm obsessed. And like I said, I just want to sit and devour it. Now, this is what One Piece is about. I don't want to, like, mess up my explanation. So I'm just going to read up the back here for you. As a child, Monkey D. Luffy dreamed of becoming king of the pirates. But his life changed when he accidentally ate the gum fruit, an enchanted devil fruit that gave him the ability to stretch like rubber. His only drawback, he'd never be able to swim again. A serious handicap for an aspiring sea dog. Years later, Luffy sets off on his quest to find the One Piece, said to be the greatest treasure in the world. Like, watching him on this journey, like watching the little bit of him when he was younger, and like, you know, where he gets the inspiration from, and like his hero and everything, and then watching him set out on this journey and finding his crew and everything, like, it's just a good time. Like, it's genuinely just a good time. And I'm obsessed and I love it. And like I said, I really want to devour the rest of the series. I had to stop myself from continuing on to volume 3 because I was like, Sky, today is not the day for volume 3. You need to hold off. So I did. But now I just want to continue. I just want to continue, but I can't. But I think I'm going to also hold off until I can get the omnibus of volumes 4, 5, and 6. Because then I can, like, continue, like, devouring it from there, and hopefully, but I'm just obsessed. But yeah, I searched it up on Goodreads the other day and it was saying 114 volumes. So that's a lot, but obsessed, love it, and enjoy. So yeah, that is day 29 done and dusted. Thank you guys for sticking with us on this journey. If you guys are new here, I'm trying to read a book a day until I reach 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I'd absolutely love it if you guys could hit the subscribe button on my YouTube. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, hit the like, comment, or share. And obviously, if you guys are on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching it on my TikTok or my Instagram, then make sure to head to the link in my bio where you can find my YouTube. And yeah, you guys are insane and crazy, and I love all the support that I've been getting from you guys. It's just, yeah, all the encouraging messages to keep going and stuff. You guys are the reason I'm still going. Like, not even just obviously because of the challenge, but in a general sense, you guys are helping me keep my sanity and keep me going. So I am greatly appreciative of that. But yes, I will see you guys in day 30. Day 30 is done and dusted, and I listened to Memory Bookshop by, I'm going to put the author up here because I really don't want to butcher the pronunciation. I really enjoyed this one. It's such a sweet, meaningful read. Like, it gives strong The Midnight Library vibes, and I just absolutely loved that book. And this one just really gave those strong vibes. I would love to physically reread this book and really be able to absorb myself into the atmosphere and to annotate it and just to really, really like dig a lot deeper into it. Because obviously listening to the audiobook, I took it in, but like I could go so much deeper into the story, into the characters. So I would really, really love to reread it. So you know what that means. A little bit of bookshop I need happening. Just saying. Just saying. But like the thought of being able to go back and relive some memories and relive important moments in time, and it just feels so wholesome. Like the thought of being able to go somewhere and see a book of memories and be able to pick a time to go back to, whether it's a case of just wanting to relive it or there's something you would like to change about that time, like something you would like to say that you didn't say before. Like just the thought of that feels so wholesome. Like there would be so many times, like moments in time that I would love to go back to, whether it was to like last moments of seeing family and like it just, yeah, the thought of being able to do something like that, it hits close to home, I think. And I think a lot of people love this book if you guys haven't read it already. It's just, yeah, so if you guys love The Midnight Library, I think you guys will love this book as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't really know what else to say because yeah, it's cozy, sweet, meaningful. It's just one of those reads I just absolutely loved. But yes, that is day 30 done and dusted. Thank you guys for sticking with us, for sticking on this journey. If you guys have liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you guys are watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching on TikTok or Instagram, head to the link in my bio where you can find my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in day 31. That is day 31 done and dusted, and I read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. This was the Wolfpack Book Club pick for the month of April. I enjoyed this one a lot more than I did The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This one still didn't fully grab my attention, I will say. It still didn't fully grab my attention, but when I'm comparing the two, I definitely enjoyed this one a lot more. 50% hit, and I started having some generalized questions and ideas of where some of the plot points were going to go. Like nothing set on and certain, but just some generalized ideas. I did guess the big twist, but I didn't guess one of the elements and factors within the big twist. I don't know how to say it all without spoiling it. If you guys have read the book, obviously you probably understand where I'm going, but yeah, I understood one of the main parts of the twist, but like a different element of it and factor I didn't quite grasp. Like I felt like there was something there, but nothing to what it was. So that did take me by surprise. But otherwise, it wasn't a bad book. Like I said, compared to The Guest List, I enjoyed it more. But it's just still didn't grasp my attention. There's just still something about it that's not fully hit. The writing is just flows anyway. The writing flows, you go through it. I mean, I did listen to the audiobook as well. But yes, otherwise, it was a good read. I do think I will check out another one of Lucy Foley. So I've only read two so far, so The Guest List and The Paris Apartment. And I feel like I've kind of The Guest List, I feel like I was a bit like on. I wasn't really here, there, anything on it. I Obviously, this one I enjoyed more, so I will go for a third one and see where my thoughts and opinions lay after that. I kind of have like a 3 strikes and you're out kind of rule with authors. I know it sounds really mean to say it like that, but like I'm just like, if it's a book's not hit me after 3 attempts, like 3 different works of an author's, I'm like, I don't think this author's done for me. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking with us and joining the journey that we are currently on. We have made it a solid month into this challenge, which is insane that we've made it here, but we're still going strong. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and share. If you guys are watching on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys can continue joining us on this journey. And if you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio where you can find my YouTube channel. And I will catch you guys in day 32. Day 32 is done and dusted, and I read The 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 by Karen Hart, and I really enjoyed this one. This is one of those books that I'd seen so many teasers on across social media, and it's really intrigued me and something I want to like read and pick up. And I think all this, like, just from the snippets, could be something so up my street. And it didn't disappoint. The full book did not, in fact, disappoint, and I loved exploring these characters and their story, and I'm very intrigued to explore the rest of the world and our other characters, because who our next book is about, I have a feeling their story is going to be quite an interesting story based on little things we've seen, so I'm very excited to check that one out. Link is a character that needs to work on his communication, okay? Look, when you get to know him, you can understand why he struggles and the difficulties and everything, but he would have saved himself and Ava a lot of trouble if he communicated. Funny that, do you know what I mean? Like, just a little bit of communication here and there would have been fantastic and saved them about half their shit. And probably, in fact, would have saved them missing out on each other's lives for 15 years. Because this is a second chance romance, by the way, if anybody doesn't know. And yeah, he could have saved himself 15 years of absolute torture in hell. But hey, what can you do? Ava is a bit of a naive character. She's a bit naive. She does have her eyes open quite a bit to the kind of world that she lives in and what goes on truly around her. And, you know, she does, learn who Link truly is from, like, the boy that she first fell in love with and the boy that she spent a few years with before everything that happened. So she really gets an idea into who he is now and, you know, what he's done and, like, where he's at in life. And it's just, yeah, definitely an eye-opener for her. I think there was always kind of that, like, underlying, and she just turned her eyes from it, like she just kind of tried to ignore it, but obviously she got put in a situation where she couldn't. And yeah, she's definitely a much stronger character by the end of the book. And what she goes through and what Link goes through. The writing does flow really nicely. You're completely absorbed into the world and you kind of just flow through it. I did notice the odd grammatical errors in there, which it doesn't take away from the story or the book, but obviously it was a bit jarring at points, but otherwise it does flow really nicely and it does go smoothly, and I did very much enjoy the book and enjoy the story. And like I said, I can't wait to check out the rest of them. This is the first book in a series. This is a series, it's connected with, what's the name of the book? It's another one that's been on my radar. There's another book that connects to this world. It's been on my radar for a while now. What is it? No, not that one. No One Has to Know. That's it. So that story is based on some characters that we meet in this book. So I am intrigued to get their story and to see what goes on and what happens. It is one that has been on my radar, so reading this has just made me want to check it out more. But yeah, that is it for day 32. Thank you guys for sticking with us and sticking on this journey. They're certainly starting to slip. It is. I don't know if it's helped by my headache, but hey ho. we keep going, you know. But yes, thank you guys for sticking with us. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and share. If you guys are on my YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio, and I'm going to catch you guys in day 33. Day 33 is done and dusted, and I read Endgame by Monica Murphy. Anybody who has been around a while, you guys know I love Monica Murphy. I love her work. I'm just obsessed, and this one was no different. I flew for it. I was absorbed straight in, and I just devoured this book in a matter of a couple of sittings. Like, this was just, I loved it, and I can't wait to explore more and see more of the characters in more detail, because there's definitely some interesting stories to come. There's some interesting stuff to come. So yeah, I absolutely love this. These characters really truly needed each other. Like, they needed each other to be able to explore them true selves and them fully. Like, they really helped each other come out of their shells and like kind of makes each other whole. Like, they were literally felt like they were pieces slotting into place with each other, and like it just made sense for them. Don't get me wrong, Nico. But towards the end there, he understood his flaws. He understood the kind of guy he was, and he put the effort in to change. Like, he worked on that, and you know, we appreciate a man who accepts and works on his flaws. Because when we first meet him, he is a bit of an ass, you know? He's a bit of an ass, but it's okay because we love him for it. Like I say, he does work on it, which is a testament to who he is as a character, but also his love and respect for 𝖊𝖊, because he wants the chance with her, and he makes sure that he gives himself the full possibility of it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, they really truly balance each other out. When we first meet 𝖊𝖊 at the beginning of the book, she's going through a time of it. Like, she's going through a time of it. This girl, in the matter of a couple of days, has so much bad luck. Like, it's an unbelievable amount of bad luck that she experiences. But she also ends up landing in this situation, which ends up working out for her, you know. She doesn't plan on rooming with 3 football players, but she does. This is American football, by the way, not our English football. It's American football. But yeah, she doesn't plan on rooming with them, you know, for her junior year of college. I have to remember that. I'm pretty sure it was junior year. But you know, it all works out in the end. It works out in the end. But yeah, she goes through a lot, and she becomes such a strong character by the end. Like, and she really finds this family that she kind of missing. Like, she was very much on her own, and she's just welcomed in with open arms, and you know, she finally has a place where she feels at home and where she feels like she belongs, and she was so deserving of that. But yeah, I'm just obsessed and I love it. And if you guys haven't checked out Monica Murphy, little sign to go do so, you know, just a little heads up. But yeah, that is it for day 33. Thank you guys for sticking with us and sticking on this journey. If you guys have liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment and share. If you guys are watching on my YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button to continue joining us on this journey. And if you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio as well. And yes, I will catch you guys on day 34. day 34 is done and dusted, and I read Untamed by Lena Mason. Now this book is actually officially out. This was an arc for me. I'm very fortunate to be on Lena Mason's permanent arc team, so I'm really lucky to be able to read these books first. So we meet Hunter first in Indulge. Yes, Indulge. That's the twins book. Indulge. And his story has not disappointed. His story has not disappointed. I have loved it so much. This is cowboy mafia, guys. Tell me that's not a good time. Tell me that's not a good time. I have loved it, and I really cannot wait to explore the rest of the series as it comes and the characters, because good times are coming. These characters I have just loved. I have loved. Lola is a very strong character. She goes through so much just from when we first meet her. Like, she goes through a crazy amount, and you know, she really does come out on the other side, and Hunter very much helps her through that. Like, the balance they have for each other, because they are very opposite. Like, very opposite. And you know, their relationship does move very fast. Not gonna lie to you, it does. But it works for them, and that you can still see how much they truly love each other. Like, it doesn't feel like it's a forced love because of how fast it moves. Like, it feels natural, even though it's quick. Little Wyatt. Okay, Little Wyatt. Hunter is a single dad. Okay, he's a single dad. And Little Wyatt, oh my god, bless his soul, that kid did not deserve to go what he went through. Okay, it had me crying at the end. Not full blown sobs, but it had me crying because that little boy. Okay, I felt for the main characters as well. Like, I did feel for them as well. But like, that little boy went through shit throughout this book that he did not need to go through. Okay, he didn't need that. He is the sweetest, most adorable kid going, and like, he bounces back from so much, like in true kid fashion, and it's just, honestly, he had my heart. Like, he had my heart throughout that entire book. Hunter is very much a broody cowboy, you know, but once Lola comes into his life, he really opens up, because he's closed himself off a bit after things with his ex, with Wyatt's mum. So he has kind of closed off that side of life, love, relationships. But the moment Lola comes into the picture, like, he's all in. Like, he just knows from the first look of her that she's his soulmate. Like, he knows that, and he will do what he can to prove that to her. Although, Mr. Hunter, I do not appreciate that little thing at the end there. The bit that happened with the big twist there at the end, I will never forgive you for that one, Mr. Sterling, because that was not needed. Not needed at all. But talking on the big twist, I had my inklings that was going to be what happens. Like, I did, but like, it still hurt so much to watch it play out. Like, Lena Mason does do really well to just give you those little hints throughout. Obviously, for me, I pieced it together, but she does do it so well that, you know, it's not straight in your face. But yeah, they didn't need that. They didn't need that. And in a way, for me, it's actually kind of shocking that she did what she did with that character, because I've never known her to do that. Like, from the top of my head. So I've read all her other stuff. Like, I'm completely up to date with all Lena Mason's work. And I don't recall that happening before. So that was really interesting to see her take that direction and that route. But please don't do it to any of our other characters and, you know, future series, because that hurt. That really hurt. Okay. That tore me to pieces a little bit there, because these characters, they just did not deserve it. They did not deserve it at all. But yeah, I have loved this book. I could continue to go on about this book. I've tried to keep it as short and to the point as I can, but I could truly just go on and on and on about this book. So if you guys have not picked up Lena Mason, this is your sign. I recommend starting with, right, what's the first one? Beneath the Mask, Beneath the Secrets, Beneath the Blaze, Beneath the Rain. I put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure that is the correct order. But yeah, this is a, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge to go and pick it up, you know? Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thanks for sticking on the journey. If you have liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are watching on TikTok or Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio so you guys can find my YouTube channel and join in on all the chaos that happens over there. But yeah, that's us done, and I'm going to get you guys in day 35. Day 35 is done and dusted, and I read White Noise by �㈭𝖊𝖑, and this is my first �㈭𝖊𝑑 work, and you know what? She started off on a solid for me. I've really enjoyed this book. Like, this is a rock star journalist read. It's a good time. It's a very good time. I really love this. You are absorbed straight in. The writing flows so nicely. Like, you just fly through the book. Like, I was completely and utterly absorbed by these characters, by their story. The dual POV definitely adds the added layer. Like, we get to delve so much deeper into them and their layers and who they are as people and their history and, you know, what's led them into who they are today and, you know, where they are at today. I mean, these guys first meet stuck in an elevator, you know. There's a power cut, they're stuck in an elevator. What a better way to meet. What a better way to meet, both after having shitty days, especially Ollie. You know, when we first meet him, he's watching his girlfriend be railed by his best friend. Not the best start to his day. And then he's late for an interview, then he has some coffee spilled on him, and then he gets stuck in an elevator with a rock star. And that's where we go. That's where we go from there. But yeah, I have loved it and loved exploring them, and I cannot wait to check out the rest of the series because there's definitely some interesting characters, definitely some interesting stories to explore, and I think it's going to be a very good time for some of them. Next story is Kai and Silas's. I hope I said his name right. It's how I've been pronouncing it in my head. So I hope I'm correct because yeah, that's what I've been saying in my head the other time. And I won't lie, I did get a little bit emotional at the end, and it wasn't necessarily because of what was happening. It was more because they didn't deserve to go through what happened. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, but yeah, that is day 35 done and dusted. We are going strong. It is another week down, and yeah, we're doing good. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you guys are on my YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep joining us. And if you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio so you can find my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in day 36.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.